Into the box, Adam Law. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. This one's flared toward left center. Lopez moving in. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Batting second here tonight, right fielder, number 75.
Stepping in, Thompson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Pops this one up. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Batting third, left fielder, Corey Suarez.
Stepping into the box, Corey Suarez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Just underway here in Oakland. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. That misses. It's to 2-2 now with 2 away here in the top of the first. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Digging in now, Juan Lopez. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Batting second, center fielder, number 69.
Into the box now, number 69. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Never fun to see a pitch come up and in, but obviously not being a fastball, he didn't mean anything by it.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul. Another 1-2 delivery. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game. And you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
Into the box now, Joe Wendell. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Hey, number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Well, we got a big pitch coming up now. That's ball 3 right there. And look at, with this situation with 2 guys already on, you don't want to load the bases. You got to come after him, make a swing the bat.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Now at the plate, Spencer Harmon. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit to third. The Dozier for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. An inning in the books. No score on MLB Network. Now at the plate, Joc Pederson. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Number 69 comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, number 83.
Digging in, number 83. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, that pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Batting sixth, the first baseman, number 33, Scott.
Now batting, Scott Van Slyke. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire, but what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Stepping in now, Brian Dozier. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Stepping up now, Hunter Dozier. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch on 2-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field. Thompson has a beat on it. 1 away.
Batting 6. First baseman, number 50.
Into the box now, number 50. He readies for his first plate appearance. Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
That's pretty good break right there. Breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Now here's the pitch. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 3-2 one more time. Hit on the ground out to short. To his right, Lachlan. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7, catcher, Ramon Cabrera.
So digging in now, Ramon Cabrera. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And that misses. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Suarez giving chase, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd, and we are tied 0-0. Now at the plate, Julian Leon. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Chris Lachlan. 1-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Hey, he's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Into the box, Adam Law. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. A fastball that just misses inside. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So coming to the plate, Andres Lopez. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Thompson on the move, but this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Batting 9th, right fielder,
now in the
5.
box, De La Cruz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Soft liner out toward left center. That's a base hit, their first of the game.
2-strike hitting. Man, you love it when guys are able to fight the ball off and get a hit. Right here, he fights it off and flips it over the middle infielder's head.
Standing in now, Juan Lopez. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. Might have been in time, but it's high, and it allows his man to dive in safely. Don't know if that was a true hit and run there with 2 strikes or not, but he's into second base safely on the strikeout. Digging in for his second at bat, number 69. He'll hit from the left side of the plate in this matchup. Here's the 1-1. Way out in front. One and 2. Here it comes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Digging in to try it again. Thompson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The left fielder, number 23, Corey Suarez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Suarez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. And the pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Hey, they haven't been able to register a hit against this
Now
guy,
batting,
but at least they have a base
fielder,
runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Peterson.
Digging in, Jock Peterson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. And here's a ball hit in the air. Dozier in foul ground makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, number 83.
Striding in once again, number 83. He drew a walk his first time up. 2 out with the man at first. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball.
That's a good pitch right there, right on the corner with the fastball. Good job to foul it away with 2 strikes, though.
Now another 1-2. Another one sent foul. A runner on first with 2 away. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. And that misses 2-2.
Seems like he's throwing everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Yeah, it was a great battle there, and he was 1 strike away from putting him away. As a pitcher, you hate to put a guy on for free after all that work.
Into the box now, Scott Van Slyke. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Standing in, Joe Wendell. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Hey, that's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at-bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Spencer Harmon. And here's a ball hit in the air. Leone has a play, 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Hunter Dozier.
At the plate, Hunter Dozier. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And they got him to lunge at one there as this is popped high in the air over toward the left side of the infield. Law is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Number 25 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 25.
Here's Brian Dozier now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box, Julian Leone. Inside corner, called as strike 1 and 2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Ball 2. Strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Ready for another chance? Chris Lachlan. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, and he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Number 69 is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
The toughest pitches in baseball to hit right. That good straight change doesn't get there.
In now, Ramon Cabrera. Called strike, and that'll run it full. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Another full count pitch home.
Line catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll head for an early shower as he fails to go the requisite 5 innings, but it doesn't matter anyway in a tie game. He'll leave with a no decision. David Hale is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Hale.
Standing in now, Andres Lopez, and he'll quickly send a line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Now batting.
Digging in, De La Cruz, a base hit in his first trip. 2 out with the man at first. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And this will be fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another try at 2-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, this inning was looking routine, and then with 1 base hit and a wild pitch later, things are looking a lot different. Now a base hit scores a run, got to reset on the mound and make some good pitches here.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit hard but fouled toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Another payoff pitch. Drilled to the right side. Oh, look at the dive. It's there, and he's out. Oh, and that looked destined to be an RBI, but a highlight reel stab put an end to that thought. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Ready for another shot now. Adam Law. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Ready for another chance? Thompson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. in the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll be safe at second base. Good instincts to take off there on what will likely be ruled a passed ball.
Yeah, and as we take another look at this pitch is on the outer half of the plate. The catcher doesn't know whether to backhand it or not, and it just skips off his glove for the pass ball. He'll be upset with himself about that one, no doubt.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. No one out with a runner at second. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Full count. Here it comes. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey into the concrete staircases and gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. His first homer here in the series, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
That is why you can't walk the leadoff hitter. A solo shot becomes a 2-run homer, and the damage just kind of snowballs. Tough one to swallow.
Stepping in now, Corey Suarez. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Digging in to try it again, Joc Pederson, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. 1 out, nobody on. Misses, ball 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Full count, 3-2.
This is a really good at bat. This is the kind that you go back to the dugout, regardless of the outcome. They go, great AB, man, great AB.
Smoke toward the hole, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Well, when you throw that split, you want that thing to start at the thigh and sink lower, not stay up there where the guy can handle it.
Into the box now, number 83. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count. And
there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Here's Scott Van Slyke. He's struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box, Brian Dozier. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
The 2-1 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Lopez going back, still going back, and it's gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Yeah, he was having zero luck early in the game, striking out twice in 2 at-bats, but it only takes 1 swing to get back in a groove. That was definitely it.
Standing in now, Julian Leone. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. To the bottom of the 6th inning. Dodgers out in front, 5-0. Ready once again, Juan Lopez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, number 69.
Striding in once again, number 69. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Heading out toward shallow right. Thompson is there. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, second baseman, Joe Wendell.
So stepping in, Joe Wendell. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. Fielded cleanly to Dozier for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Spencer Harmon.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Spencer Harmon. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And no one will track it down.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I tell you what, he had to honor the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before and back with the changeup, that's a great combination.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Peterson has a read on it. And that's the third out. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Heaney is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 23.
At the plate, Chris Lachlan. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Lifted into center field. Center fielder on the run, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, third baseman, Adam Law.
Digging in once again, Adam Law. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. The 1-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, number 75.
Ready to take his hacks again, Thompson, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. 2 out, nobody on. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. It's stretch time here in Oaktown. Oklahoma's out in front here 5-0. Striding in, Hunter Dozier. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here Here comes the payoff pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Parker Goodwin comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Goodwin.
Number 50 will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
In now, Ramon Cabrera. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Towards second. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Coming to the plate now, Andres Lopez. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Even at 2-2. Good take there. Will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jacques Peterson.
Stepping into the box, Jacques Peterson.
To minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. The 3-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Coming to the plate, number 83. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Ready on 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from him.
Dan Otero takes the mound to try to get out of it. Into the box now, Scott Van Slyke. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Have a night, huh, guys?
Yeah, if you've got men in scoring position, this is the guy you want stepping up to the plate, Matty. 2 more ribbies there, bringing his total to 5 in this game.
Coming to the plate now, Julian Leone. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And the pitch on 2-1. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. Rex Montes comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Rex Montes.
Settling in now, De La Cruz. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Fouled back. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Stepping in now, Juan Lopez. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2. But when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Standing in now, number 69. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one. Billy Burns will come on now to replace him as he's into pinch run following the injury. Stepping up to the plate, Joe Wendell. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. smoked on the ground up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And he is in there. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. That makes it 7-1 now.
Now batting. But
stepping into the box, Spencer Harmon. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Sent on the ground out to second. Dozier with a great stop. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Acrobatics that time to the bag to get this double play started. More from the East Bay right after this. Billy Burns will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Number 1, Billy Burns.
Arnold Leone enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Leone.
Now at the plate, Chris Lachlan. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here's the pitch. Fouled back. And the pitch. Bouncer down the line. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
In now, Adam Law as he loops under the ball and pops it up. One out, nobody on. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box now, Thompson. And a good cut there, but it's chopped foul at the plate, and it's full now, 3-2. And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. The Dodgers lead it 7-1. Ira Leahy enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Ira Leahy.
In now, Hunter Dozier. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. 3-1. Here it is. Swing and a hot shot toward third. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Into the box, number 50. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1. Three and one. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
He's set. Here's the 3-2 on the ground up the middle. And he's retired, one away.
Now batting, catcher, Ramon Cabrera.
Digging in now, Ramon Cabrera. One out and a runner on second base. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only one out.
Whoa, he hit that one a little bit too hard. Line drive single, but the runner at second had to hold up, so he's not going to score, but nice piece of hitting anyway.
Into the box, Andres Lopez. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Runners are at first and third, one away.
That's a ball.
2-1.
Count is 2-1.
A runner moving from third as that's speared on the mound. To Dozier for one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Hey, multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
(7-1) the final score in tonight's. The Dodgers jump out to a 1-0 series lead. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Here now our final line score. First for the victorious Dodgers. 7 runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Sounds, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.